Hi, this is St. Christine. I am sitting here and I am putting my buffalo nickels into this slot machine, and it is just not hitting no matter what I do. Have you ever felt like that? And let's face it, these are not the good old days where you're just going to be putting nickels in a machine. It doesn't even take nickels anymore. But if you're putting money in a machine and you're not feeling good about it, I understand what that's like. It's time to step back and take a break. I'm going to tell you my story, and I hope out of this, I just hope that you can get help if you need it. So I became a parental figure to a little boy when he was 9 years old. He was a child of my heart. The first day I met him, he took my hand. We were at Walmart and he walked me across the parking lot because it was icy. And everybody was in awe because he really never connected with people like that. He had been in and out of tons of foster homes, and we were just doing respite care for him. So we were like the home in the middle, I guess you would call it. But in that instant, him and I developed a bond where he was my child. And I never needed a paper to say he was my kid. I didn't need anything to say that was my child. Throughout his years, I homeschooled him at times, and even though circumstances prevented him from living in our household, he was always with us. He was with us when we would go on family vacations. We would pick him up, and when we would do anything, you know, that was of importance, we would bring him with us. And we just had this unbreakable bond. When he turned 16 years old, he had to go from the state that we live in to a specialized treatment care facility. He had a lot of trauma in his life. And no matter how many times I held his hand and sat next to him, I just couldn't make it better. And so it was decided that he'd go for specialized treatment. He spent a couple of years there. And right before he turned 18, he came back. And although he still wasn't with us, we still saw him and loved him and participated in his life. And 5 days before he turned 18, he was driving down a gravel road and he was going too fast, and he rolled the truck that he was in, and he instantly passed away. In that moment, I have gambled most of my life, and I've always gambled for entertainment. It's always been fun for me. And in that very moment, gambling wasn't fun anymore. I was heartbroken. I couldn't breathe. It took us 24 hours to find out that he had passed away. His biological family was contacted and made all the decisions for his burial and funeral, which they didn't have, and all these things. And my point was, I just want to bury my child. Let me bury my child. And because I couldn't bury my child, I buried myself. And I buried myself in a casino every single day. And I just didn't think there was any hope. I was trying to erase the pain. And I hurt my family, and I hurt myself. And I came out of that. I got treatment. There is a number that you can call if you're feeling like you're going over your limits. You don't feel good when you're at the casino. It's no longer fun for you. It's 1-800-GAMBLER, and they're going to help connect you to local resources. On my third time going to Gamblers Anonymous, I had an aha moment. And the aha moment was, all addiction begins with pain and ends with pain. And that's when I realized that I had become addicted to gambling through this traumatic experience. I stepped back, I took a break. I got the help that I needed. And then I really thought about my child, about this kid, and how he always would laugh and tell me how charismatic I was, and just he would want me to come back and use gambling as entertainment. And so that's what I've done. In his memory, I have this slot channel, and I just want to thank you for stopping by. I want to say, if you are feeling like it doesn't matter whether you win or you lose, you're still feeling bad when you go to a casino, please take a break. Please call 1-800-GAMBLER, that's GAMBLER, and get the help that you need. Take a break, step back, figure it out. It will be okay. Thank you so much for hearing my story. Please subscribe. My channel is going to be fun. We are going to be talking and doing some hilarious things. I can't wait. I have a big event coming up. I want to thank you for stopping by. And seriously, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to heal through my journey, and for me to be able to come back, stick my wooden nickels in that slot machine, know my limits, and be okay whether it wins or loses.